the same age here. A little bit of height advantage. Other than that, both were in great nick. Last night's weigh-in, they weathered the storm pretty well here. But who will be going into the grand final? Well, we'll know soon. Let's go back to Dan Hennessy.
All right, good people, once again, this is semi-final fight number 2. It is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds of action with an extra round in play. This fight is brought to you by Higher Pole. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the ring wearing camo trunks with black trim. He now has 16 wins, 11 losses, with 5 big wins coming by way of KO. Representing South Island Ligar, he is the current lightweight king in the ring king. This is Nikora, the natural Lee-Kingi! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner enters the ring wearing black trunks with red and white trim. He now has 27 wins, 10 losses, 1 draw, with 1 win coming by way of KO. Representing City Kickboxing in Auckland, he's a former ISKA New Zealand featherweight champion. Introducing David Stage Aung! Fighters to the center ring, please, for Victoria Power's instructions.
Welcome to the semi-finals, boys. Keep it clean, keep it mana. Touch gloves, back to the corner.
Some nice advice there from the referee. Well, here we go. Now, David Aung knows that he needs to take it to Lee-Kingi. Nikora, he's a kid who seems to fight on with confidence. He's got plenty of ability, though, as well. And, of course, we know he's the reigning champion. And this extraordinary year of challenge for sportsmen and women. With little action, but now hoping to bring it right here in this semi-final. Great to have you along. So hope your Friday night's gone excellent. Let's see how they start off. Leg kick here from Lee-Kingi. Aung, not to be overshadowed. Tony well with us today. There's a bit of a slip.
Yeah, well, Nikora Lee-Kingi knows that this is a lot more experienced fighter than he fought earlier on in the night, so he'll be just taking it a little bit more cautiously and trying to wait for the opening. But the hands are fast from Lee-Kingi. He's really doing nothing wrong right throughout the night so far, and looking for opportunities and starting to find the gaps already out here. But as I mentioned in the earlier fight with Aung, he's a fighter that just warmed into his work and gets stronger and stronger as the rounds go on.
Yeah, like I say, it doesn't say very much. His interview was quite challenging for my friend Stephen at the back end, but hey, he's not here to talk. He's here to show what he's got, what he's trained for, the commitment needed to get to the top echelon.
I think you called it right. You know, Sanchai's going to put the pressure on, and I thought he might have waited a little bit and tried to counterattack, but you tipped it right. He is trying to force the issue as Sanchai.
It's good strategy for him. Remember, Nikora is the reigning champion with a good kick to the midriff now from off the right leg. Aung coming at him though. Aggressive. Trying to take the play, take the action to Lee-Kingi. Good contingent of supporters came up for Nikora from Christchurch. And at the moment they're wrapped up in the middle. It's been a great night of fighting here. Hope you've been enjoying the action as well. But now Lee-Kingi warms to his work. Aung comes charging in, gets the big right hand, trying to put it through the middle there. This sort of glances off the head of Lee-Kingi. Well, you can excuse some of the fighters tiring as well. Going to ground. Reed with that wonderful victory earlier to claim his spot in the final. Will it be a repeat of the 2018 final? We'll know in the not too distant future as these two gladiators do battle here. The Murio Dahi, the heat of the fire. This is the ending moment of round 1. Aung won't be impressed with that as the bell tolls to wrap us up for round 1. Well, there was a bit of aggression that came in there from Sunshine Aung. Nikora weathered the storm and was able to dish out a little bit of his own as well. How did you read that first round, Tony?
Yeah, probably edging away of Nikora, but Sunshine making it much more difficult. You know, not getting near the ropes, although you get caught in the corner once, but just trying to keep out in the centre and make it a more open fight.
Let's have a look at some of the highlights here. So this is an aggressive Aung, but then Nikora counteracts with some skillful work of his own. Not much in that one. Left kick to the midriff. Both looking pretty good, Nick.
Second down for round 2.
Here's round 2. Let's see what strategies these two adopt. Will we see more aggression here from Lee-Kingi with the high kick, just glances off the shoulder this time around of Aung. Aung changes stance. He's trying to catch him napping at the moment. Lee-Kingi comes in. Flying knee and then starting to do the work upstairs. Aung says, well, I don't mind that. I'll have a go myself too. If you're going to come at me that way, let's get it on then.
Yeah, this is great because Sanchai's starting to ask some questions now.
You can hear that one. Hit the mark. But a good left kick, hasn't he, Lee-Kingi? Showing a lot of courage and commitment here. Sunshine Aung. City kickboxing. The flying knee here from Nikora. Good skills on display here from both. That right hand got through onto the champion. The close exchanges, not a lot of damage being done.
Okay, all right. You know, Sanchai Aung is having a real good round here. He's pulling the trigger first and beating Nikora to the punch most of the time here. And the kicks to the midriff have been working for him as well.
Ref doing a good job keeping them apart. Now they come together. It's Nikora. He's got one in there. On, you can smell blood in the water now. As Nikora Lee-Kingi starts to unleash and unload. 1, 2. He's giving him to David right now. And Sunshine Aung's in a bit of trouble. Lee-Kingi showing the benefits of his experience and skill set. Pushes Aung into the corner, still going hammer and tong at it at the moment. And Sunshine Aung a little bit rattled in the last 10 or 15 seconds with the onslaught he's had to endure. Right, Nikora Lee-Kingi. Well, the final for him, just 3 and a few minutes away. The clinches in the middle, you can be forgiven. They're getting tired, these two.
Yeah, you can just see that one punch can turn the fight. I gave the first 2 minutes to Sanchai. Everything was going right. Then a big right hand came in from Nikora and he got on top. Took Sanchai over in the corner. And now he's starting to finish strongly as Nikora.
10 seconds to go in round 2. It might conclude it as well. Well, it's still there for the taking. As Lee-Kingi comes in with the right hand to finish off the round. And the end of round 2. A challenging round for both fighters. And so was Nikora, who perhaps just got the edge, but then again, the judges will see it their own way. Great to have you along. You're watching King in the ring. 62 kg. Let's go into the blue corner.
Okay. That's nice and easy work. One chop, and we'll set up for that knee. Don't look for the big shot. Don't look for the big shot. Just work your combo. Work your combo, bro. All right? Don't rush it. Don't rush it. It's there. It's there.
So you push him away so he doesn't throw that knee up. Okay? So when you're close, and then you push him away so he doesn't get that knee. You got it?
Well, there's some heavy blows going in there, but both are certainly lucid at the end of round number 2. Some heavy shots raining down on David Sunshine Aung. from Nikora, but it's been much more testing here for the champion than anything he's encountered previously in the evening. So, into the third and final round, who will be meeting Dominic, the Dominator Reed, in the grand final here of King in the Ring? We'll know soon. Both fighters know that they have to give it their all, and in particular, Aung, he gets young Nikora onto the ropes. He wisely backs away and finds himself out there more in the ring where he's more comfortable. Throwing the blows. Good right hand there. Staying away at the moment, but Aung wants to get it on here. Chasing now, Nikora Lee-Kingi. He knows he's been in a scrap here. Two 25-year-olds enjoying their action. Another high kick, deflected too by Aung. He can get a good tag in here. Come away with the big W at the end of this one. It's been an entertaining battle.
First half of the round so far, I'm leading the way of Aung. He's come out, he's got nothing to lose, he says, and he wants to be in the final of King in the Ring, and he's doing nothing wrong so far. But this is what happened in the previous round, and Nikora King come back, so interesting.
It's very interesting, all right. Who is going to finish the stronger? There is still a chance to make the final here. Both fighters in with an opportunity. Aung coming at Nikora Lee-Kingi. Up against the ropes they both go at the moment. Back into the middle. Is there one good shot? He can really turn the tide for either fighter. A big kick, a big hand, a big knee. Oh, it's all on now. Good trying to find his way into the corner. Aung. Dan Hennessy calls the crowd, telling them to support these two young fighters. They do. They lift themselves, as the fighters need to as well. A couple of good shots in there from Lee-Kingi. Straight left, hits the mark. The left hook likewise. And gee, he's got some bravery about him. Sancho. Referee does a good job of keeping them apart, and now they come together with the clashes. They're banging it around through the middle of this ring here. What a night of fighting it has been. Here's Aung. The last raid here on the defending champion of King in the Ring. There's the sound of 10 seconds to go. Well, we're going to have to go to the judges' scorecard here. This has been a tight contest, and Aung has really boxed and fought with distinction, but it has wrapped up what was a fitting semi-final, and we'll have to await the judges' decision.
I wouldn't say it's all over yet. I wouldn't be surprised if these two end up fighting another round. That was a really close fight.
Well, that's a very good point you make too, Tony. It'll be the first of the night. If it is scored a draw, as we get a look at some of the action, and there was plenty in there. Nikora Lee-Kingi recognising that he had work to do, that he had a very fitting challenger. So they both went at it with gusto and with skill and with courage. It was a fine fight for the semi-final, Tony. It's crossed now to Lieutenant Dan Hennessy. I think all the judges' scorecards are in.
Fighters to the center ring, please. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please have a round of applause to these two fighters? Heck of a fight. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision, where we find a unanimous decision winner. Going on to the finals a little bit later on here tonight, your winner, fighting out of the blue corner, Nikora, the Natural Lee.